assuming it to be true na wala siyang medalya or not validated by an American record, does not mean that he is not qualified to be buried there. So what's the objection? I would like to say that forget about the medals. Just focus on whether he's a Filipino, he fought for his country, and is once upon a time the president. That's the law. We cannot go out of the law. Hindi na ako makapagdebate, but we cannot go out of the law. That's the law of the land.
Noong pagkatapos ng World War II taong 1946, si Major Ferdinand Edralin Marcos ay ginawaran ng United States ng 3 medalya. Ito ay ang Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star at Purple Heart. Ang mga medalyang ito ay gantimpala sa kanya sa kanyang serbisyo sa Bataan bilang isang gerilya at sa kanyang pakikipaglaban para sa kalayaan ng Pilipinas laban sa mga Hapones. Si General Abdul Haris Nasution, ang Indonesian Chief of Staff at Minister of Defense, ay espesyal na panauhin sa seremonyang ito. Nasa Maynila si Nasution noong panahon na yon sa kanyang 3-day state visit. Ito ay ayon sa record ng American Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines Journal na inilathala noong January 1964. Noong December 21, 1963, si Ferdinand Edralin Marcos na noon ay isa palang senador ay tumanggap ng 10 medalya dahil sa kanyang katapangan, kabayanihan, naiibang pag-uugali ukol sa pagmamahal sa bansa at bilang parangal at pagpapahalaga sa mga sugat na kanyang tinamo sa pakikipaglaban noong panahon ng digmaan laban sa mga sundalong Hapones. Ginanap ang awarding na ito sa kanya noong araw ng selebrasyon ng Armed Forces Day sa lugar ng Camp Murphy na ngayon ay Camp Aguinaldo. Nang mag-umpisang lumaban si Marcos sa United States government at itatag niya ang kilusang bagong lipunan noong martial law era para ipanumbalik ang lipunang Pilipino hiwalay sa kapangyarihan ng Amerika at singilin sila ni Marcos sa kanilang upa sa mga military bases nila sa Pilipinas, nag-umpisa rin ang Amerika na burahin ang mga records niya sa kanilang mga archives at palabasin na dinoktor lang daw ni Marcos ang kanyang mga claims tungkol sa pagiging guerrilla leader ng grupong Maharlika noong kasagsagan ng World War II, na peke daw ang mga medalya na kanyang tinanggap mula sa Amerika. CIA ang nasa likod ng lahat ng mga ito gamit ang mainstream media at mga anti-Marcos propagandist para lang sirain ang public image ni Marcos nang sa gayon ay pagdudahan siya ng sarili niyang mga mamamayan. Lahat ng kanyang claims ay pinabubulaanan ng mga dilawang komunista pati ang mga ahensya ng gobyerno na itinayo ni Cory para lang sirain si Marcos. Ang picture na ito nakikita nyo na pinalalabas na inedit daw ng mga Marcos loyalists para ipalit ang mukha ni Marcos sa mukha ng nasa original picture ay hindi gawa ng mga loyalista kundi inedit lang ng mga komunista para siraan si Marcos at palabasin na pineke ni Marcos ang picture. Hindi po totoo ito. Disappointed ang Amerika sa mga anti-American actions and principles ni Marcos dahil nga ayaw niyang magpailalim sa pangyarihan ng United States government na hindi naman kontrolado ng American people kundi kontrolado ng deep state o yung mga elitista. Kaya binura nila ang mga records ng medal awards ni Marcos sa kanilang mga archives at pinalabas na peke daw ang lahat ng ito. Gamit ang mainstream media na kanila ring mga galamay, nalaso nila ang isip ng taong bayan ng mga paninirang puri at pangdidiscredit sa reputasyon ni Marcos. Noong 1985, kinilala ng Soviet Union na kalaban ng Amerika ang pagiging war hero at patriotic fighter ni Ferdinand Marcos at binigyan siya ng medal katulad ng mapapanood nyo sa video na ito. President Fidel Ramos na pinsang buo ni Ferdinand Marcos sa ina at dating general sa Marcos regime na nagtraidor kay Marcos noong 1986 ay nagpatunay na si Marcos ay totoong war hero at totoong guerrilla. Sinabi pa niya sa video na ito na yung medals ni Marcos ay in-spoiled or in-obscure later. Ibig sabihin niya, ikinubli o itinago ito sa publiko o pilit na pinalabo, although alam niya na talagang hindi peke ang mga awards na ito dahil siya mismo ay nakasama ni Marcos noong panahon ng gera at doon pa nga nagtago si Marcos sa kanilang bahay sa Pangasinan dahil tinutugis siya ng mga Hapones. Ayon pa sa kasinungalingan ng Amerika, si Marcos daw at ang kanyang ama ay nakipag-collaborate pa raw sa mga sundalong Hapones. Ang tanong, paano makikipag-collab si Marcos sa mga Hapones? Gayong tinutugis nga siya at nagtago pa nga sa bahay nila Fidel Ramos. Hinamin din ni Ramos na si Marcos ay talagang anti-communist fighter at iningatan niya ang Pilipinas sa pamamagitan ng martial law para hindi ito masakop ng mga komunista at para may panatili at maitaguyod ang demokrasya sa ating bansa. Panoorin ang video na ito.
I am a full-blooded second cousin of President Marcos. My father and mother gave him safety and sanctuary right after the fall of Bataan Corridor, where he was a fighter. No? He was a major, and there is something there about his being a war hero, although that was obscured or maybe spoiled
But
by
initially,
all the other things afterwards, because he was wanted by the Japanese. So he hid with us for a while. We had evacuated also for safety, because my father was very much in politics and in the guerrillas. Now, Marcos years were good until maybe the first 2 years of martial law. And I give credit to his wanting to, eliminate or reduce crime at the time. Oh, he was an anti-communist fighter, a return to democracy. Hopefully, his offspring will revert back to his original character.
Ngayon, si Enrile rin na Minister of Defense ni Marcos noon ay nagpapatunay rin na hindi peke ang mga medals na ito.
He was given the Medal of Honor. And it's not a fake medal. Some people say, Bonnie Gallego says that he had fake medals, but I'm quoting Bonnie Gallego. But I doubt whether there is truth to what he said. But anyway, if he can present the proof, why not? If anybody can present the proof, then prove it. Unless that proof is presented, the presumption is that those medals are genuine.
Sa video naman na ito, maririnig natin ang mismong explanation ni Pangulong Marcos nang siya ay interviewin ng American media tungkol sa kanyang guerrilla group at sa kanyang mga medals. Pakinggan kung paano nasunog ang Amerikanong interviewer na ito sa matapang na sagot ni Marcos.
Your claims and the claims of your supporters that you are so highly decorated are fabricated claims.
I don't
That in
think
point of
that is the story. It's a story about my guerrilla group. It's not about the medals. Even here, when the case of libel was filed, the publisher here did not question those medals. It's only you, Americans, who question it. I am not going to degrade myself by talking about those medals. If the American government wants them back, they can have them back. It's a good thing that we did not burn them. It's a good thing that we did not burn them at the end of the war, when you refused to give us our back salaries and refused to recognize all of us, and we were not entitled to education benefits, we were not entitled to medical benefits. But I was one of those who stopped our people from turning communist, especially the veterans, because we did not fight for communism, we fought for freedom. Now I wonder whether we also fought for the Americans and the American flag, to which we had sworn when MacArthur inducted us into the USAFE. I have no regrets, however, about having fought in Bataan. I have no regrets about fighting beside American soldiers. I have no regrets about fighting under American officers. And probably if our country were ever to be attacked again, I would do the same thing. But I would certainly raise some questions about the conduct of the American government in relation to the veterans of the last war. I am certainly very disappointed.
Mr. President, the question is not raised about the courage of Filipinos who fought against the Japanese during the Second World War. But the question, as you know, and you know this is not something I'm making up, you have seen those newspaper articles yourself and you have seen some of the documents, suggests that the guerrilla group that you claim to have led, in fact, either did not exist at all or was just a tiny group that played no major role.
Then why is it recognized by the intelligence officer of General MacArthur in a paper which is certified too by the head of the archives of the United States?
Pinatutunayan ng mga old records ng Philippine Army ang claims ni Marcos na totoo ang lahat ng ito at hindi peke at hindi gawa-gawang kwento lang. Pinagdebatihan pa ito sa Korte Suprema, kaya nga nailibing si Pangulong Marcos sa libingan ng mga bayani dahil ang records ng Philippine Military and Armed Forces tungkol sa pagiging war hero ni Marcos ay hindi pwedeng magsinungaling at hindi pwedeng maging kwentong barbero lang. Dito mapapatunayan ng sambay ng Pilipino na talagang sinungaling ang CIA at ang mga galamay nilang mainstream media. Ginagawa nila lahat ng paraan para linlangin at sirain si Marcos, nang sa gayon ay kamuhian siya ng taong bayan. Ngayon nagigising na ang mga Pilipino at hindi na kayang dayain pa at hindi na kayang linlangin pa ng mga mainstream media at mga kung ano-anong mga librong puro paninirang puri sa mga Marcos ang nakasulat.
Assuming it to be true na wala siyang medalya or not validated by an American record, does not mean that he is not qualified to be buried there. So what's the objection? I would like to say that, forget about the medals. Just focus on whether he's a Filipino, he fought for his country, and is once upon a time the president. That's the law. We cannot go out of the law. Hindi na ako magkapagdebate, but we cannot go out of the law. That's the law of the land.
Hello to all our subscribers. Filipino Future is now on YouTube Shorts. Please check our videos and share them. Thank you.